Welcome to the WEN56235i inverter generator review. I just got it and filled it with oil. It's running fairly quietly, around 72-73 decibels thereabout. And that's right next to the generator. Just have a look around the unit here. I see that overload light flashing, but nothing's plugged in at the moment. Eco mode switch doesn't make any difference. Fuel vent is on. That's very strange. 68 decibels standing next to it, not bad. See what it sounds like just on the inside. At 58 decibels, really quiet, as you can hear. Let's just go back outside. I see it smoking. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
A few moments later.
Well, it turns out I overfilled it with oil, so I'm back now. I drained out a little bit of the oil. I restarted the generator. It's running at about 79-80 decibels. Eco mode switch now works. See, quiet's down to about 72 decibels. Don't really see any smoke. The overload light is gone, and now we have that green output light illuminated. Still no load on the generator just yet, but the green light is now on. Turning off the eco mode, ramps back up to about 80 decibels. Standing next to it, it's about 75. Just going back on the inside here. It's now 68 decibels on the inside. I just walk down a little bit further. At about 25 feet thereabout, I'm getting about 60 decibels. It's not bad, but it's a lot louder than it was before when I overfilled it with oil. But again, there's no load on it, so time to plug some load. And let's see how it responds. So I've plugged in a fan and a kettle. It's currently on eco mode, but as soon as I turn that kettle on, it ramped right back up. The kettle just shut off, and you can hear it quiets down automatically. You can see the steam coming out there. No overload light. Circuit breaker didn't trip or anything. Now in eco mode, it will adjust automatically to what you have plugged into it. So now I'm going to try running my entire entertainment center from it. I have Xbox, PlayStation, Philips Hue lighting, internet, modem, 65-inch OLED TV. As you can see, runs everything just fine. without breaking a sweat. You can hear it in the background there, playing on the Xbox. It does ramp up a bit when playing games. Now let's talk about generator maintenance and storage tips. So to change the oil, you do that after approximately 25 hours of service. You just want to open the oil door, put the generator on an elevated surface like a table or a countertop, unscrew the oil dipstick, place a can below it to catch the oil or some sort of container, and then you just tilt the generator on its side and let the oil run out. Don't tilt it too far because then it splashes all over the place, as you see here. So you just want to tilt it and go slowly and have your container to catch that waste oil. I'll just speed through this bit here. Now once you've drained all the oil, you want to fill it with approximately half a quart of oil or 500 milliliters thereabout. You can use the included funnel. 100% synthetic 5W30 oil is the recommended oil for all temperature ranges, but you could see the manual for other oils based on where you live. You want to pour it slowly so that it doesn't run out. And once you've put in 500 milliliters, the oil should show approximately halfway on the threads. For best results, you want the generator to be on a flat level surface when you're filling the oil and also when you're measuring it. So you just insert the dipstick without threading it in, and you should have just one little drip of oil. The oil is measured between the lower mark and the upper mark on the stick. Now before storing your generator, just remove the cap from the oil filter. Then you're going to remove these 4 screws. What we're going to be doing behind this cover is actually clean the air filter and put some oil on it, and we're also going to be draining any any fuel that's left in the carburetor or the fuel tank. So dread. Here we go. Just remove that cover. I'll just set that aside over there. Alright. Then to drain the fuel, it will come through this hose down here. You want to just release this screw and any fuel from the carburetor will drain down. So you want to have a container below there to capture that fuel. So you literally just put your screwdriver in here, turn it like that, and then you notice the extra fuel just comes down. Just make sure you have a container there to catch the fuel before. If there is any fuel left in the tank and you'd like to drain that as well, you just come around here and turn the fuel selector to on, and that will drain any fuel that's left in the tank. You can see that fuel coming out there just now. Again, ensure you have a container before doing this so that doesn't happen. fuel is draining down into a container. Alright, when the fuel stops, you want to just come back here and turn the fuel valve to the off position, and that should ensure that all dripping stops. And then you want to just come back up here and tighten down that carburetor screw, which we will do now. Again, you can do this with the included screwdriver. Just tighten that back down and snug it up there. There we go. Now your air filter is housed inside here, so you just want to press that tab in. Do the same on the other side, and that's your air cleaner element inside there. And you just want to remove this and soak it in some oil, squeeze it out, and then reinstall it, and that will protect your engine. So we have some oil here. We'll just put it in the oil. Right. Please ensure you're wearing gloves for this, and then we'll just squeeze it out. We'll squeeze out any excess oil. Right, and then we'll just leave it to dry. Then we'll reinstall this. Alright, so we've reinstalled our air cleaner now that it's dried out. And then we're just going to reinstall the cover like so. It really just snaps back into place. There we go. The cover is back on. Just like that. And then you just replace the cover, lock it up, and you're good to go. Replace all 4 screws, replace the cover. And after replacing the cover, then you just want to put your oil door back on. We'll just clean that up a bit before we put it back. Cleaned up our oil door cover. You just want to put this end in first, and then you just come up and click, and there you go. That's your generator storage checklist complete. We've drained all the fuel, we have good oil, and that's it. You just want to turn the fuel vent off, push the choke back in, turn off the eco mode, and turn off the fuel, and then that's it.